Did you ever look at someone's career path and think, if that person can do it, so can I? Think back to when you were in college or just starting out. Who guided you? If you're a college student in the US and you're thinking about life after graduation, you talk to people. Stanford has 40 employees in career services to help you put one foot in front of the other when you walk through their door. Harvard, by the way, has 28, NYU has 50. And that's not including the thousands of alums who could guide you. These top schools know that in an age where 65% of young people will eventually work in jobs that haven't been invented yet, you can't train students for jobs that don't yet exist. But you can future-proof them by connecting them to people who work at the vanguard of sectors of change, like AI or robotics. That's why schools like Stanford are no longer offering simply career counseling. They're building what they call career community. Now, if you're a student like Amar in Jordan, it's not so simple. Amar's a top engineering student, and he's thinking about a career in renewables. But when I sat down with him and his friends in Amman a few months ago, they said they never talked to anybody who dealt with smart grids or data analytics or, frankly, anyone in the companies that they hope to one day join. Amar and his friends are hungry to know what roles are out there once they graduate and what skills and contacts they'll need to succeed. There are 100 million students like Amar in emerging economies today, and that number is growing as enrollment in higher education skyrockets. Over 50,000 colleges lack robust career services and alumni networks to help students to succeed in this changing economy. That's where Localized comes in. Localized helps colleges prepare students for the future. On our platform, students access career guidance, role models, and expertise from global professionals anywhere who share language, culture, and roots. Think Slack meets Quora for career readiness in emerging economies, drawing on local and diaspora talent. Our big vision is to turn brain drain to brain gain at scale. So how does it work? Sorry, this is starting to go. On our platform, experts create channels to offer expertise and insights into future trends and best practices in their industries. Students can join as many channels as they want to learn about these fields and to have their questions answered. These are some examples of channels that exist on our platform, and it's with a variety of mentors from places across the Middle East and also North America. Here are some other examples of the kinds of questions that our mentors address. And these are the topics that we cover on the platform. Our model is B2B. Schools subscribe for less than the cost of hiring a career counselor in their local market. We work with schools that have career services and those that don't. We're live in Arabic and English. We launched in beta with a paid pilot in Jordan, and we're building a pipeline of schools across the MENA region. You might ask, why the Middle East? Because it's got a youth bulge, high unemployment rate, very talented and passionate professionals, an organized diaspora, and less than 5% of the world's online content is available in Arabic. Our next market is India, which has 38,000 colleges. We've already locked in partnerships there. And when we're ready to pilot in Latin America, we have a commitment from the largest private university network in Mexico through my community as a young global leader of the World Economic Forum. Here are some examples of our mentors. Our mentors are incredible and busy. That's why Localized is a one-to-many model, because they don't have time to mentor one student after another, but they would love to help level the playing field for 50 or 100 students from their communities of origin. We recruit our mentors through diaspora professional associations, affinity groups, groups like Indians at Spotify or Arabs at Facebook, and also through companies. And here you can see Dara all the way on the right, or my right, is at Spotify. Mohammed is in charge of all of global remote work for Dell. He's Moroccan living in Toronto. Chris Schroeder, who's an author, investor, and entrepreneur. And then over here, Iyad Yacoub had set up all the career centers in Syria before the war, then was at Stanford's Career Services, and now is in a tech company in Silicon Valley. This is just a small set of the mentors on our platform. Over time, we see an opportunity with talent recruitment in emerging economies. Right now, that's a $17 billion industry, but it's a tiny fraction of the overall staffing market globally, and that's set to increase. And as we bring on employers to the platform, as well as the universities, it becomes a pipeline for talent. So to give you a use case, we have 2 technology universities in Jordan on our platform right now. A company like Expedia is actually setting up shop in Jordan. They plan to hire over 100 engineers. This becomes a really natural place for them to recruit. Our business evolution, we start with college subscriptions, we expand to high schools. Over time, it's talent recruitment and then premium content. These are additional channels that are live on our platform right now. Here's our team. I previously founded and led a media organization that operated in the Middle East and North America. We worked with education ministers, governments, journalists, which is to say I know what we're getting ourselves into in launching there. Our CTO is a rock star. He worked at Lockheed Martin and Raytheon and Tripit, which was acquired by Concur. He also has a degree in tech management from Georgetown University. You can see the rest of our team, very talented. Ida actually just left a development organization, FHI 360, and is pounding the pavement, making sales in Morocco, Tunisia, and Jordan as we speak. Here's where our advisors work and play, just to give you a sense. This is a quote from a board chair of a major university in the Gulf region, to give you a sense of the reaction we're getting to Localized. So we're raising a round right now. It's a $1 million round in the form of a convertible note. I will be sitting at 2 o'clock talking to people in the demo room at table 9. And we're doing that to solve a pain point for colleges and companies operating in emerging markets. But at our core, we want students, no matter where they live or what language they speak, to be able to look at someone and say, if she can do it, so can I. And we hope that you'll help. So my name is Ronit Avni. I'm the founder and CEO of Localized. Please come talk to me. Thank you.